High up in the misty mountains, there lived a giant who spent his days watching clouds drift by and listening to the whisper of wind through ancient trees. Though his heart was as vast as the mountains themselves, he felt terribly lonely, with no one to share his stories or his warmth. One bitter winter evening, as snowflakes danced in the twilight, the giant heard a tiny sneeze. There, trembling in a snowdrift, was a small mouse, its whiskers frosted and paws nearly frozen. Without hesitation, the giant scooped up the little creature, cradling it gently in his enormous hands. As days passed, the mouse didn't just recover, it showed the giant something magical. With patience and kindness, the tiny creature taught the giant how to speak softly, move carefully, and open his heart to others. Sometimes, the mouse would say, the biggest friendships start with the smallest gestures. Together, they embarked on a wonderful project. The giant's massive hands, once idle, now carefully planted seeds while the mouse directed from his shoulder. Soon, a rainbow of flowers bloomed across the mountainside, creating a spectacular garden that caught the attention of woodland creatures far and wide. Before long, curious birds swooped down to investigate, rabbits hopped by to nibble on clover, and even shy foxes emerged from their dens to explore. The giant's heart swelled with joy at each new visitor. Inspired, he began crafting tiny houses, each one perfectly sized for his new friends. Cozy nooks for mice, perches for birds, and snug burrows for rabbits. When autumn arrived, they hosted a magnificent forest feast. The giant's table was laden with berries, nuts, and honey, while woodland music filled the air. The mouse, proud of how far his friend had come, fashioned a crown of twigs and flowers, declaring the giant the official guardian of the forest. Looking around at all the smiling faces, the giant realized something profound. He had never truly been alone. The mountain had always been full of potential friends. He just needed help learning how to connect with them. Now laughter echoes through the mountains every day. The giant's home has become a sanctuary where all creatures, big and small, are welcome. And it all started with a tiny mouse who saw beyond size to find a friend with a heart as big as the mountain itself.